Welcome back. For those of you just tuning in, this is your first time. I post a lot of action figures, collectibles, coins, unboxings, primarily with those two in mind, coins and collectibles. But I'm going to do another unboxing that's a little unique. I have this Pcgs, basically a holder for 20 slab coins. I don't remember what's in here. I have not looked at them in a while. They're in a safe. I've collected coins a long time. I don't post a lot of content on here, but there's probably going to be a bunch of silver, maybe some gold. Let's start. So I'm going to grab a coin, and I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully you can see this. But basically what we're going to start off here with is a 2015 Proof 70 Mexican Libertad. I had a thing for 2015. I used to collect a lot of them. I would buy Proof 70s, and I would buy them and I would accumulate them back in 2015. This was the NGC holder, not as rare as the PCGS with the Mexican flag. I know I have some in here somewhere. So what we'll do is we'll just grab one blindly. We'll look at it, and it's an identical coin. PCGS Proof 70. So we have two of those right now. And like I said, I don't remember what's in this, but there was some really good stuff. I fill it up, put it away, and forget about it. Now, those of you who like silver, gold, or hitting that time in the, the country recession, you hear about it left and right, inflation, these certain key words, you want to protect your wealth, so you invest in things like silver, certain assets. And honestly, sometimes when markets are down, it's also buying opportunities if you're looking at it for the bigger and the longer picture. Here we are again, another Proof 70, 2015. Another NGC slab label. I know there's some PCGS in here, don't worry. For those of you who are big PCGS fans, some of you are NGC, some of us are both. Most of the time we don't really care, especially if it comes back 70. They're both great companies in my opinion. Here we go. Proof 70, PCGS, Mexican Libertad. This is the flag label. These are pretty expensive. Just because there wasn't a ton with the flag, they're more desirable. I think, I saw one not too long ago, sell for about $260 on eBay. So it's pretty cool, and I really love these when I was buying them. I think I was paying closer to like 100 and some change for them back then. But over the years, if you keep an eye on auctions, you can snipe up some good stuff. All right, here we go. Proof 70 NGC, another slab 70. Now these I bought fairly cheap. Shouldn't use the word cheap because they weren't cheap, but when you're buying a coin, sometimes it might be like go for $200, and if you get it for 100, you would say, oh, that's considered cheap. Just to clarify, but basically I would pick these up, some of them even under $100. But I've seen them consistently sell around 200. Even in this label, the NGC 2015 Proof Libertads, lower mintage, 6,400 total. 70, you got to wonder how many of those are actually 70s. 2015 was just a year I started looking into them, and then I really never collected any other year besides 2015. And then I got into a couple other ones, but you'll see here in a second. Ooh, this is a cool one. This is the Proof 70 Bigfoot Privy. So if you can see, there is a Bigfoot on there. It's probably going to be very small details underneath the leaf, the maple leaf. So these really went up a lot, became a desirable coin. Plus, NGC, first day of issue, they didn't really make a lot of Bigfoot privies anyways. I've seen them raw go for a pretty decent price. But this was a cool coin. I really like these. When I bought them, it was at Provident Metals back in probably 2016. 2016, it was like a clearance, and they're like, all right, we're lowering our premiums. And I picked up a couple 70s, and I flipped a couple 70s, made some money, and bought some other stuff, and then I kept a couple. At least one or two I think I have of the 70s. All right, guys, we're gonna keep moving. Coins was honestly my first probably love. Action figures was the second. I always talk about it. If you guys watch my videos, I switch hobbies. I go back and forth. I've been on an extreme action figure kick again lately. Primarily, I was focusing on early NECA, horror, Mezco, Cinema Fear, those lines, picking up stuff when it's a decent price on auction, offer up, just accumulating my horror position, just because, you know, when Halloween gets here, that stuff just goes through the roof, and really there's a lot of horror collectors, but this is about coins, so let's stay focused here. Another Proof 70 Bigfoot. Beautiful coin, front and back. Honestly, I've always liked the maple leaf. I've been a fan of the Privies, and I have quite a few of them. Not many graded though, but it's just such a unique thing, and it's fun. And a lot of them are pretty low mintage, relatively low, like maybe 25 to 50,000 on some of them. Not nearly as low as like the Proof Libertads. But you know, let's see what we got here now. All right, here we go. This is fun. I just did a video not last week on these. The SS Republic, the Shipwreck Silver. I need to do a recap. You know, I buy and sell, but I also am a huge collector. Like, this stuff is all collection. It's been sitting in the safe. This is probably a coin that I have sold like 3 in the past, but I've also been selling the blue label. If you go watch my last video, you'll see, oh, he bought a couple of these. Well, I update you right now, I sold 2 of them. I sold one actually today for $350. I think I'll get $300 because of fees and stuff like that, and then shipping. I might get $295, you know, depending on how much shipping costs me, about $295. So anyways, I used to pick these up at a pretty good price. Well, guess what? The site I was getting them from raised their price like almost $100. So there was some money to be made on that for a short window, and I have 2 left. I might keep another one. It's in a blue label. These are the SS Republic. I'm hoping you guys can see these coins when I post them up like this, because I know how tricky it is sometimes to, you know, catch coins over the iPhone, and I can't see what I'm looking at right now. So, all right, here we go, guys. Like I said, just pulling out blindly, see what we got here. Another PCGS Proof 70 Mexican Libertad. Guys, this is, like I said, for a long time, it was one of my favorite coins, and I was just obsessed with it, and I only would buy that coin, but I primarily really only wanted the ones with the Mexican flag. And believe it or not, I probably have more of the Mexican flag ones than any other ones. I don't think they're all in here, because I want to say there's a few I have somewhere, you know, probably hidden in another safe or just stacked away. You know, as investors and collectors and people who, you know, maybe you have cash and you're like, you feel like the dollar is declining and you want to put it into some silver, and you do that and you put it away. Well, a lot of times we do that, and we put it in a safe or wherever you want to hide it. But what typically happens is we forget about it. Sometimes I won't open a safe for a year. So it's like when I say I don't know exactly what's in here, I kind of mean it. Like, I know there's silver and maybe gold. I don't even know. I think there's one piece of gold, but it's like, so you may not look at something like this for a year, 6 months, whatever it may be, but you know that as a year or two go on and you see the appreciation, you really say, you know what? It's another form of an investment, believe it or not. Yes, the hedge against inflation and all that stuff, it's there. But these are a little bit more of a rare coins rather than just straight bullion. Some people would argue, well, it's still an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver, and that's true. But if somebody's willing to pay something more for it, well, there's a demand for it. So, all right. Oh, boy, I pulled out a super good one. Let's save that one for last. You guys are going to love that one. All right, so we'll jump. Actually, there's some gold. All right, I want to save some good stuff for the end. And that's another really good one. All right, here we go. Zombuk. The Zombuk. So basically, they took zombies and they zombified the barber, right? So here you have, you know, the barber quarter, barber half. So they took it and they made the barber. And they call him the barber. And this is a Proof 70. Really cool coin. These were very popular for a while from Providence Metal. Once again, I bought this when it was on clearance, and I sold a few in the past, probably years ago. I don't think I've sold any of these in years, and then I kept quite a few as well. And now, let's just run through them. Now we have the Dying Eagle, which, you know, obviously on, you know, the certain coins, you would see plenty of eagles, right? So here's our Dying Eagle. And the back's got the COA. Some of these are relatively low mintage, believe it or not, especially being a proof. You know, Provident Metals had this really cool thing with the Zombucks where they would mint first issue, and once they sold out, or they said after 3 months we're not making anymore, it was a mystery mintage. So the 3 months, whatever they produced, then they would come out with a number and say, oh, hey guys, we just made 35,000. So randomly throughout the years, maybe it was a couple years they did the whole, you know, maybe there's 10 of them, I don't remember, but some of them could have been like 60,000, and some could be like 18,000. And I think early on they were lower, and then the demand picked up. Now here's a black label. It just looks cool. This is the starving, the starving. Basically, all these are zombified. Really cool stuff, honestly. I think there will be always a place for these, to be honest. And the reason why is, once again, like I talked about recently, collecting horror stuff. There's always people who love the zombies and horror. And I got these at really a good price. Like, I wasn't paying huge premiums. The fact that they're 72, you're paying an extremely large premium unless you can find them at a really good deal on eBay or something. But most of the time, you know, they're just low mintage. You don't see them a lot. All right, now this was a cool set. And funny thing is, I've got a story for every coin, guys. This is the one great thing about coin collecting too, you know. You find something, you pull it out, you might remind you of, I saw an action figure the other day. I was like, that's my grandma. She got me that when I was like 13, my grandma and papa, and she's got, you know, Alzheimer's now. So it's like those things you kind of really never want to get rid of them, and you always want to, it's a reminder too, you know. But this was the fun thing I just bought on eBay. Almost an ounce. It's like the Philharmonic, I think. Orchestra, yeah. So Vienna in Austria, it's the Philharmonic. Basically, it's kind of got like this gold laid on the back. You know, it's just this was nothing super sentimental, but it was like I bought this lot on eBay years ago, and I got them at a really good price, and then I think I sold a few, and a couple of them I probably even doubled or tripled my money on. And I gave my brother a bunch of what I paid, and he put them in his collection, so I was happy to see him make some money, and I kept, you know, one or two, and I probably will never sell any more, assuming I probably only have one or two left. Probably had, you know, several others, but you know, it's just how it works. And we'll go to the next one. And like I said, there's no particular reason these coins are in here, I don't think. I think it's just I filled it up and says, all right, that's it. Proof 70. Some of these are duplicates, and you're like, oh man, we'll hope to see something different, and I get it, but like it's also nice to see, oh, I have 3 of these proof 70, you know, and these probably go for over $100, you know. So, nice coins. This is the Bigfoot Privy once again. All right, so let's just go into some more. All right, so this is a cool coin. This is another 2015 proof Libertad. So the Mexican Libertad first release was pretty desirable. There wasn't very many. There was like 18 in the set. So I bought this as a set, and I'll tell you guys what's so special about the next coin. But this was a set I bought, and I spent a lot of money on it. I do remember purchasing this, and I purchased this, and I purchased this coin, which is in plastic. Oh, not that one. This coin, which is in plastic. This is the reverse proof Libertad. They made like 1,000 to 1,500, I believe. But the thing is, guys, this is the first year they ever did that. And there was a lot of controversial, like, we're only giving 500 to our employees, and then there's a 500, but there's like 1,500. But really, they've just gone up in value so much. There's one guy on eBay trying to sell this coin particularly well over 1,000. And I remember I bought this and the other one for, you know, several hundred, under 1,000. But this is the 2015 proof Libertad. 2015 proof, reverse proof Libertad. 2015 reverse proof Libertad. And I'm hoping you guys are seeing this, but beautiful coin. Really beautiful. And honestly, probably my favorite coin. There was a couple times over the years, and I remember I bought this, and I bought this one in together in a set. I think it was like Liberty Coin on eBay. And the funny thing was, they sent me a box, and I was freaked out because this was the most I probably ever spent on a set back then, and probably still to this day actually. And this is the only coin in it, but I knew this was the one that everybody wanted, and they only made like 18 of this full set because it's the first release, which you have first release and early release. The first release was actually more desirable than the early release. So I got it. They sent it back to me. And I was freaking out because I'm like, dude, I just spent all this money on this package and you sent me one coin. Where's the other one? So anyways, I got both of them, and I will say this, beautiful coin. I'm so happy to have it in the collection. And I was always keeping an eye out for these, the reverse proof Libertad 2015, first year over the years. The reason why I was keeping an eye on them is I knew it was going to be desirable as time went on. So I found another first release, not the reverse proof, but this was dirt cheap. And these are actually contain a pretty hefty premium, just this coin, because of the first release. Because when you look into the numbers on it, there's not very many in this grade, this label. So, you know, it's a cool coin. And I'm happy to have it. Another Proof 70 2015. This is a different label. I did want to have all the labels at 1.2 for 2015. And I know this is ended up turning into being a Mexican Libertad, right? This is almost a Mexican Libertad unboxing. And I haven't really bought any of them, and honestly, it's probably been a couple years. But you know, at the time, I was really into them, and now they're so expensive. I'm not paying that kind of money for them. But I always had a feeling they'd do well. I just didn't know how well. So there's some gold for you guys. I don't have any other gold, unfortunately. This is probably my last piece. When gold hit an all-time high, I sold some of my gold, and I moved some of that money into crypto because it was at a lower position. I felt like I could make more money. So, and I don't regret it. The markets are down right now, but I'm sticking around for the long term. But, you know, it's just something I did and allocated and diversified. This is a cool coin. This one I'll probably try to keep for a long time because I think it was my very first gold coin I ever bought. 1929 Pcgs MS62, $2.50. Cool coin. It's gone up in value, you know, but just something to have. All right, guys, last one. Thanks for watching, but this is probably my favorite coin out of all of them. Another reverse proof PCGS proof like 70 reverse proof Mexican Libertad first strike. Now, as you can see, it's two-toned. That's the difference between the proof and the reverse proof. This is a amazing coin, absolutely stunner. PCGS 70 proof like, right? That's what they're arguing. They're saying it's the PL, but it's a reverse proof. It's proof like. It's a beautiful coin. Very expensive, very hard to find. And of coin, they only made 1,500 total to get 70. I mean, I'm sure you look at the numbers, there's not a ton. But I will say this is probably my favorite coin in this box. And I bought this at such a good deal because I bought this and another coin together in a lot. And I don't think the guy knew how much it was. I still paid a decent amount at the time. But it was like, I mean, you know, this thing's probably 3 to 4x at least. So grateful to have it. Beautiful coin. And the first strike is actually pretty special too. So, but hey guys, thank you for watching, you know, my unboxing with my coins that I had in a safe sitting around. Maybe I'll pull out some other stuff in the future. If you guys are interested in seeing more coin stuff, comment below. What's your favorite coin? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you're new to my channel, feel free to, you know, hit that like button and consider, you know, hitting the subscribe button, and I'll keep posting some more content and doing some daily short videos. I've been posting a lot of those, but this one's a little longer, so we'll see how it does. But hey, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out.